Hey, what's up, Crank Machines? I am Mazard, and this week in Gems of War, Purple TOD. Now I'm a little bit late with this video, it's already Tuesday, and in fact this whole YouTube thingy seems to be a little bit on and off for me. For example, I had really busy last week, so I skipped doing content completely. But I'm sure nobody really cares as long as the rest of the community keeps up pumping those killer videos. Right, it's Darkstone week, and as I said, it is already Tuesday, so we could actually check that faction assault team I'm using. I already did this first floor here. I'm using a Fey team. Here I'm using Leprechaun to get things going, and King Oberon gives 50% start to all Fey allies. Also, if you cast him, he will give magic plus 3 life and 5 magic to all allies, and then creates a firestorm and enchant all Fey allies. Here is Foxfire King, who is used as our main damage dealer. You either choose to deal magic plus 1 true damage to all enemies, or you deal magic plus 1 true damage to the weakest enemy, and the true damage is boosted by red gems and spirit gems, and the boost ratio is times 2. But we are always casting that first option because AoE true damage is the way to go. And in the first slot I'm using Hero with Obsidian Libram. This is pretty nice weapon. It explodes the whole board and summons a troop if you have losses, but this is actually used just a backup mana generation. The whole idea is here to cast Leprechaun and then kill the enemies with Foxfire King. That 50% start from King Oberon helps a lot. I guess we could check that Hierophant class. Hierophant is a Fey class, so this also gets 50% start, and the talent tree is pretty nice. Purification, a Fire Starter, Gift of Fire, a Firebringer, and also Fireblade in case you happen to burn the enemies, which doesn't happen with these troops though, but anyway, it's pretty nice overall. I guess we could try this team in practice. My horde here at the All Seeing Eye is just 100, so all I'm getting is that starting enchant, but we cast Leprechaun and our Foxfire King is full, and we just cast and do AoE true damage. This is how I'm going to roll these 3 sigils I get, and get maybe a minor orb of chaos and vault key. Right, Underspire. Darkstone week, and we got plenty of great troops to use. I'm using Troll as our mana generator, and I'm using Essence of Evil as a backup protector, let's say that. It's pretty nice to slap that Entangle and Hunter's Mark and Fairy Fire etc. on the top troop if things look bad. Mother of Darkness. This is a true damage dealer. Deals magic plus 4 true damage to an enemy and the enemy below them, which is boosted by purple gems, and if the enemy dies, create 12 purple gems. If the enemy doesn't die, she summons a couple Sister of Shadows. Summon a Darkstorm when an enemy dies, helps troll spamming, and that bleed also speed up things a little bit. Here in the well, excuse me, in the fourth slot we are using TPK just for that boom boom effect. Unstable possession third trait, explode 2 random gems on 4 or 5 gem matches, but I'm also using Possessed King's cast in these early levels. As long as he wipes the enemies with his AoE cast, I'm going to use Possessed King, but when the enemy HP climbs up higher and one cast isn't enough, I'm going to swap Possessed King to this Consort of Darkness. First of all, he summons Darkstorm at the start of the battle, again helps troll spamming, and you can target enemies, and in my case I have a 62% chance to kill them. And if the enemy dies, he creates skulls, and if they don't, he eliminates them from all of their skills. At this team, our main damage dealer is going to be probably Mother of Darkness. I haven't think about it too much yet because TPK works right now very well. I suppose we could try this team in practice here. And as it is a Guild Wars week, I'm actually using 2 Orpheus medals and an Anno medal, so I won't be doing as much as spell damage as I would like, but hey ho, it's early in the week. TPK cost is going to be enough to wipe all those. Right. And in this case, level 27 and level 31, we want to go this way, because usually when you're trying to find the gate, the higher level battles in intersections is going to lead you towards the gate. Right. Okay, I suppose we could go and check the Tower of Doom now. Purple TOD. So this week's event captain is actually your hero, as long as you are going to use the new weapon Doomring. This weapon can be found from the shop, and I bought over here to the 4th tier to get the weapon actually. Of course I could just go and craft it in the Soul Forge, but well, it seems that in a full guild, if everyone contributes equally, everybody have to do 66 Doom kills, and you need to go, I think, all the way to the floor 28 and collect all the luck scrolls too in order to get those 66 kills. I'm in a very happy position. My guildmates have scouted this whole thing already, and I can just go and start spamming these floors. For the early levels, I'm using this team. Over here. Divine Ishpala gives all Divine allies a 40% start, and Phoenix is a Divine troop. We are using this to do AoE true damage and just wipe the enemies using this team. Here is the Doomed Ring, which we won't be causing any, and Leprechaun to get things going. I'm using Priest class because it supports those yellow gems, mana generations, creates Lightstorm at the start of the battle, and all allies gain 1 magic as well. Lightbringer gain bonus yellow mana from yellow gem matches, and Divinity, all divine allies gain 2 life every turn. This is pretty much not needed at all. Traits, pretty nice too, has Air Link, gain bonus yellow mana from yellow gem matches. Pretty much just ensuring that Phoenix gets up quickly enough to wipe the enemies. Now one thing, as this is built over yellow gem use, if a raven spawns, hold your horses and maybe don't cast Leprechaun. Just collect the mana to your Phoenix and make sure that the raven doesn't fly away. This team works about, well, it of course depends on your global magic stats, but for me probably over to the floor 5, and then I had to do a couple more matches. Then this slows down and we are going to move to the other team. I'm just making sure, yes, this should be unlock room. Yeah. Excuse me. There's the Raven, so we are going to slow things down right away. Check the extra turns, I don't see any, and pick yellow gems to make sure that the Raven doesn't get those manas, and wipe the enemy with your Phoenix. It's pretty simple like that. We can go and fight the Doom. And I can't stress enough, you can use any weapon and any purple team in those ritual fights, but in the boss fights, make sure that you use the new weapon, because you are going to get doubled Doom kills when you use the correct event weapon. There. Let's do a couple more. Yeah, this is unlock room. For me, of course, if you are new to the DoD event, everyone gets every guild gets unique TOD map. Wow. Jeez. Right. Okay. Just eyeing a little bit of that piece of paper there where I have all the scouting info. And again we see Raven, so we make sure that he doesn't collect those yellow gems. But Bullet is of course mana blocking her, so that's pretty nice. There. There's nothing really special with this team. It works about a couple floors and speeds up things. I'm going to spam these floors now, and I'm gonna get back to you when I'm going to change the team. See you soon. Right, with triple Nisha I managed to use that speed team for the first 6 floors. Now I'm going to change my team, but first let's change those medals. I quite like to have at least some kind of start, mana start, if I don't have 50 or 40% start. Here is a fan favorite team, but with a little bit of modifications. We are using the event weapon up top, and we are using Venoxia as our main damage dealer. Create 9 green and 9 blue gems and then deal magic +4 true damage to all enemies. Very nice, can loop pretty well, but tends to miss here and there. So we are using Spirit Dancer here to help with the loop process. This troop transforms a selected mana color to green and also summons a Spirit Fox. So you pretty much can actually use this team all the way to the down to the later floors. In case you lose your hero, no biggie, just summon a Spirit Fox to protect Venoxia and keep up with the loops. We are using Archer class, mainly just for the Leaf Storm and Root Trap, but of course the 50% start to the hero helps to get Venoxia going faster. You know, Venoxia is 50% blocked by this doomed weapon here. And one more word, if you wanna play this little bit safe, you can of course swap this team this way. Just get rid of Leprechaun and rely on the starting explosion and enchant, and this way you have 2 Venoxias, you have summoning options, and your Venoxias won't be mana blocked by the ring here. I suppose we could take a look at the ring as well. This weapon gives 2 magic to all allies and +1 per tempering level. I haven't tempered this weapon at all, so it's pretty much trash for me. Then it gives armor to all purple allies, and if the enemy has a doomed, gain 10 attack. Pretty much trash, and unfortunately we are going to have many of these rings. I'm sure that even Frodo wouldn't know what to do with these. That's a joke I read in the Discord channel. Go Alliance Discord channel. Right. But at these stages we don't need 2 Venoxia, so let's get Leprechaun back in action. And let's try this team in practice. And yeah, I'm using double Nisha and an Anu medal with this team. With the previous team I used a triple Nisha. Get Venoxia going. Oh, that worked nice. And we're gonna get that fireball as well. I could of course skip doing the fireball room. I'm spending a sigil to get a sigil, but every played match gets actually you further to the next wall raven spawn. So I feel like it's worth doing all the fireball and haste rooms as well, because I don't have that many sigils, you know. This is unlock room. We haven't cast Spirit Dancer yet at all, because Venoxia costs have been enough, but now it won't be. So I'm going to demonstrate this a little bit. So cast Venoxia, and if she doesn't loop, you could convert some gems here. For example, let's say we don't want to convert those blue gems, but if we have to, we can just do that. Get the loop going and keep going with true damage. One more fight and then I'm going to pause the recording and climb these floors and then show the last team. There, and now we can actually use Spirit Dancer to our advantage. Green, 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 there's green, we could convert brown. Yeah, do that. Oh crap, that wasn't enough. Let's do that. And you can poke as much as you want because the root trap helps us. There. Right. Now I'm going to climb and see you soon. Alright, and here I am at the floor 15 now, and this team still works very well, but I suppose we could try the double Venoxia team, how this performs against these little bit higher HP opponents. So we replace Leprechaun to another Venoxia, and I think we're good to go and try. No fast start, but we just grab some purple or green gems and we are good to go, like that. Then start the spamming process and let's see, we can convert yellows to green and get things back going. As you can see, we have another Venoxia and Spirit Dancer up already. There. This team will perform very well at the very high levels. I'm pretty sure about it. One more and then I'm going to show the last team, which probably isn't actually as good as this one, but hey, gotta show something, right? Red to green, get things going. Some Venoxias. There. Fast and easy, the way I like it, man. And we need, to do this. Right, but the last team is a little bit different here. In the previous TODs, I said that if you're going to die in something, that is going to be a death mark, and this is why we are using Morthanis Darkness. She steals magic plus 2 life from 4 random enemies and summons a Morthanis will in case you lose your tank. As our tank position, we are using Jeweled Golem, explode a gem, and then create 1 times 3 wildcard with 2 more for each brown gems destroyed. This troop also has a Globber trait, deals double skull damage versus stunned enemies, and Stone Skin trait reduces damage from skull pokes by 50%. We are using Elementalist to get that stun in, to get that freeze in, and to get that entangle in. Also, the talent traits provide Snap Freeze, Insulated, Storm Aura, Rock Solid, Lightning Strike, and Fortitude. Oh yeah, we love that. So they can't kill with the death mark or Morthanis Darkness nor our hero. And we are using Zulgot here to get rid of the enemies that can be killed. Of course, when we are fighting against Doom, we cannot kill it with Zul because they are invulnerable. So we are just going to seal their life with Morthanis Darkness. And Jeweled Golem here is our main mana generator. It's safe to say that if you lose your Jeweled Golem, then your mana generator is going to suffer a lot, but hopefully the Elementalist third trait keeps our Golem alive, paired with that Stone Skin trait. Let's try this team in practice. Against goblins we really like to have that freeze, right? Yeah. Right. First priority, get the golem up and then find those brown gems and generate mana. Here is a 3 brown gem explosion when we explode this yellow gem over here, and the wild cards are going to float the board and we are good to go. Get your golem back up, kill you. Yeah, and we are going to deal a double skull damage over there, except... Huh? Okay, well, I'm seeing things. I thought he was actually sun, but nope. Here we are going to explode this gem to get Zul back up. Yep. We get rid of you to protect our golem. Nice skull pokes, and actually we good. Is that enough? It is. Yeah. Like a machine gun. It's a pretty nice team. Probably not as safe or fast as the Venoxia one, but again, gotta say something more than just Venoxia spamming. Right? One more and then I think I'm done with this video. Get those extra turns and get your golem up. Oh crap. Oh crap, that wasn't nice, but the dust storm helps. Get things going by exploding those and get the wild cards on. We get rid of you. Right, and the double skull pokes on a stunned enemy is pretty heavy there. We are going to take that and get more browns on the board. Actually, we're going to take that too. Oh, that was bad. Okay, well, let's try our luck. Oh, didn't work that well, but now we can do this. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Not going to risk exploding more brown gems. Get rid of you and then we can steal life from the doom. There. Honestly, like, really honestly, the Venoxia team is better. Yeah. I think I'm done. That's all. Have a great week, my friend. Stay safe and peace.